What is up? What is up, everybody? Hold on now. Oh yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good? Man, it's been a couple of days. Boy ain't been feeling well. But I ain't wanna, I ain't wanna be away from this thing too long. So probably won't be able to go on very long today, but we gonna have some fun though regardless. Hold on, let me change the category. I just realized I got the wrong category on here, man. Elden Ring. Here we go. Is there a separate one for Shadow the Erdtree? Nah, okay, cool. There we go. Just fix that. Hold on. Yep. All right. I wanted to start the stream off with this video that came out. So I've been playing the game. I've been playing Elden Ring DLC, and I really got more into the lore because the DLC really exposed a lot about what was going on in just the base game. It really picks up from where it left off. I wouldn't even say it's a sequel. I just feel like it's just happening simultaneously. You know what I mean? Like it's just running parallel with the base game. And just the NPCs, man, and just a lot of story, just a lot of lore, a lot of stuff being revealed, man. I thought was really dope because a lot of people always, from my experience, and I'm probably guilty of it too, a lot of people play this game, and really we play a lot of games where we just don't care about the story too much, and Elden Ring is, at first glance, people like to look at Elden Ring and feel like, yo, it's just so much going on, and like people are like, oh, I don't know what's, I can't follow it because so many NPCs, so many and they each have their own quests. It's just like, what's going on? But I feel like this DLC has really tied a bow and really, brought everything together, and it really made me actually appreciate the game even more because I'm just looking at it, I'm like, yo, this is dope. Like the stuff that's going on is crazy. And to think that they would be so meticulous in telling this story and what our role is as the player and how important our role is. Like this, you play a lot of games, you understand you're the protagonist and all of that. But like in this game, like you really in the mix. Like you really are the reason why certain things occur, and you are the reason why certain things won't occur. Like you really feel like you're playing for something. I know that sounds crazy. It's like, man, what is you talking about? But like, I'm telling you, like when you get into the lore and you understand, the whole thing about, the Elden Lord and the First Lord and just, the different Empyreans and, the gods and some of the stuff that they would do. It's just, man, it's just so crazy. Like, Miyazaki and RR and these guys, man, like when they really put this story together, man, it's really about so many things. It's about so many things, man. Like I said, this DLC really made me appreciate it. And so that brings me to this right here. This is a a lot of people know who this guy is. I get a hard time trying to pronounce his name. I think it's like Vadi, I think, or Vidi. He does a lot of lore videos. And he just released a lore video like maybe an hour ago, less than that. It's not very long. It's 35 minutes. I want to watch it and then get into the game. The way I want to play the game, like this is actually going to be like my third run of the DLC. I just want to have fun with it, try different weapons, just blast and test out all the broken stuff. Because everybody knows Miyazaki and there's going to be a patch coming soon and they're going to be nerfing a lot of the stuff because there's a lot of overpowered stuff in the game right now. And I just think it's fun to kind of mess around with and test out. We're going to die a ton. The DLC is super hard. But you know, I just want to have fun with it today, man. I just want to have fun with it. Get back on stream, chop it up with y'all. Maybe even talk about some lore, man. If you guys are following the lore in this game, you know, and wanna, you know, chime in on some things, like, yeah, we're gonna be talking about it throughout as well. So I'm ready to just have a good time with it. Not taking super seriously. Probably gonna die a bunch of times. But you know, it is what it is. It's the name of the game. You know, this ain't hardcore. This ain't D4. This is a whole different ball game. So without further ado, let's get this video going. Let's see if there's anything interesting. I'm really looking for stuff that like I didn't maybe piece together. And then, you know, we'll get into the game. So, you know, if you coming in, appreciate you. You know, say what up in the chat. To my lurkers, appreciate y'all too. So let's get into it.
I'm willing to bet that as soon as you entered this place, you knew that we were going to get some answers in the shadow of the Erdtree. And we have. There are satisfying revelations regarding Queen Marika and...
Before I get started, let me click on this guy named Vaati Vidya. VAATIDDYA. Yeah, I'm already subscribed to him. Like, definitely go check him out. Like he drops a lot of like good stuff. He got a voice for this thing. Yeah. So anyway, let's get back into it.
Mikola and the Omen and dragons and the gods. We even now know what Melania whispered to Radahn in this scene before her scarlet flower bloomed in Caelid. This video...
Yo, and I'm gonna be pausing a little bit because I don't want to just play his video just like that. Just, you know what I mean? And like I said, definitely go watch it on his channel. Definitely subscribe to him, give him a like and all that good stuff, man. Because like I say, he make quality stuff. But yeah, this Radahn situation, man, and Melania, oh man, it's so good, yo. It is so good. Like Radahn is just that dude right now, yo. Radahn is that dude. His whole everything, man. Like this, just the way this whole thing unfolded. Like, I think people really like. I know there's people that follow the lore and really love what they, you know, in terms of following it. But like, man, it's like everything is so meticulous about this DLC. And keep in mind, this DLC is the second largest FromSoft game to only Elden Ring. That means, yes, it's bigger than Bloodborne. That means it's bigger than Sekiro and all the above. Like, for them to make this game, this DLC is a masterclass. Okay, they're just flexing on us right now. This DLC was a victory lap. You feel me? This was a victory lap with the amount of content you getting from here. So let's get back into it.
Video will only scratch the surface. It's just an overview, a teaser of new revelations and the foreshadowing of a deeper analysis to come. So
let me pause right here too, because if you notice, he put on the lower right hand corner about endgame spoilers and all of that. Look, the game came out on the 21st, I believe, the 20th or the 21st. What is today? Today's the 29th. The game has been out for about 8 days or so. Look, if you ain't if you ain't played yet, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, I've already played it. You know, I'm streaming it now. Like, I'm all good with the spoilers and all of that. Like, it's all good. But if you are, this is a warning for you, because I ain't trying to spoil it for you if that's the case. But apparently the video, which I understand, you can't really get into it without talking about it for real. So if you are somebody who has not played it, who's looking to play it or is playing it right now and not trying to get spoiled with anything like that, so you probably don't want to watch it. But yeah, I mean, once it's over, you can come on back and we'll be playing the game. But even still, like, if you're trying to avoid spoilers, totally understand. But yeah, for me, it's all good. So just a fair warning for y'all who's watching. Keep an eye out. You know, spoilers on the way.
Let's get into it, and this time, let's begin at the end. After you defeat the final boss, promised consort Radahn, on your 400th attempt, You can read the remembrance of a god and a lord, which states, in their childhood, Miquella saw in Radahn a lord, his strength and his kindness that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. The cutscene that plays here is a memory.
Lord brother, I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow,
Let me pause right here for a second. So here's the thing with these Empyreans, and it was the same thing with Marika, because she's the whole thing is they have a duality to them, okay, where you could call it split personalities, whatever you want to call it, but like where basically they're both man and woman, okay. That's why we find out in the base game that Marika and Radagon later on in the game are the same person, but they do tend to split, but they come back together. Okay, so what you're seeing right now, this is Miquella. Miquella's a boy, but I'm sure he gonna go into it. Saint Trina is actually the counterpart to Miquella. Okay, so Miquella is also, Miquella was next in line. All right, but Miquella is basically, it's always gonna be like in a child form. Okay, so just like Millennia was cursed with Scarlet Rot, Miquella is cursed to forever be this, just be in this shape. It's always gonna be young. Like that, he's not gonna grow. He's not nothing. Like this is him. So just giving y'all an update on that.
promise me you'll be my consort.
Let me talk about this consort thing for a second too, man. Because a lot of people are like, yo, what the fuck? They're like, yo, it's incest and this and that. Yo. So according to this, okay, according to these times or this world, consort is not necessarily mean in terms of like actual like sexual, whatever. Like consort is like saying, king. Because and the whole consort thing is before this. Like Godfrey was a consort to Marika. Radagon was a consort to Marika. Like the whole consort thing is like where someone is the king, like someone who's there on the ground level, where, okay, in this case, the god would be Miquella and Radahn would be the king consort. So then consort. So he would basically be running things just on the ground level, on the, just on the, dealing with things on the world level. Like he'll be the one fighting factions who's trying to go oppose to them. Because, this is a time where it's a lot of war, a lot of different factions, a lot of different gods, you know what I mean? That's trying to be number one and whatnot, because there was other children. So he would kind of like be the enforcer, if almost, you know what I mean, on the ground level. So it's not necessarily like, yo, what people talking? Not necessarily, you know what I mean? Like, not really. So when he says consort, he literally means like, hey, because he saw how fierce and how at the same time how kind he is, because Radahn was very loyal and whatnot. And so, Miquella saw that in them from when they were kids. So yeah, that's the whole. I just want to clear up this whole consort thing, man, because I know a lot of people always immediately jump to that, and it's not necessarily in this case.
I'll make the world a gentler place.
And so Miquella made his heartfelt wish that Radahn would one day be his king consort. Now, this ending and the reappearance of Radahn has received a lot of early criticism, but I think this encounter does go a lot deeper than some people are giving it credit for. For example, we're hearing about Miquella's side of the vow in this scene and about what Miquella wants, but what about Radahn? What was his part of the vow? What did he want? There is evidence of Radahn being kind, sure, but this is also a man who celebrates war. Did he truly share Miquella's vision for an age of compassion? And if he wanted to be with Miquella, why did he fight so vehemently against his death in the lands between that would have brought his soul to the realm of shadow with Miquella? But the most chilling thing about this story, I think, is that even if Radahn did want to become Miquella's lord, and I can see that side of the argument too, to be fair, but even if he did want that, do Radahn's wants even matter in the face of Miquella the Kind? As we speculated.
Facts. Miquella's a psychopath. A master manipulator. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Miquella is legit is the antagonist in this whole story. Like, Miquella is this whole time we're over here fighting all these other stuff in the base game. Miquella is the one that is doing all the shady stuff, man. Master manipulator.
Long ago, from items like the Bewitching Branch, Miquella has the power of enchantment over others. He has the power to steal hearts. Literally, if you are embraced by him twice in the final fight, your heart is stolen, and it's like a part of you dies.
Lord of the Old Order, let us go together.
This effect can also be seen in Miquella's faithful band, who overcome their differences and shortcomings to fight for Miquella's cause, until Miquella's enchantment is broken, and they turn at each other's throats. And what makes Miquella a fascinating character is that he isn't manipulating others for selfish reasons. His cause actually is righteous. When he wields love as a weapon, he does it genuinely to make the world a better place, without any intent to cause harm. However, such acts are still oppressive. If your want is taken away, what is left of you that remains? Perhaps the
Free will. Free will. That's the difference. You see how crazy this thing is? Like, it's literally what we experience, and I won't get too deep because I'm not trying to, I understand religion is a whole, it's a hot topic and whatnot. I'm not trying to go there. However, I'm just going to say, when we talk about even in the real world, right, that when we talk about, the Most High or just whatever type of spiritual deity you believe in or don't believe in, whatever the case may be, what people tend to not understand when they think about, like, oh, why did certain things occur to me and why did that happen or this happen? At the end of the day, we have free will. That was a gift, free will, because, and it's just like how, parents are with children or or adults are with each other. Like, you want someone to care for you willingly. You see what I'm saying? When it feels forced, when somebody's literally under pressure to do something, it's not the same as when they do it at their own free will. And so, when we're looking at this and what he's saying basically is like, Miquella's trying to just be on some, like, really on some Thanos shit, to be honest. Because Thanos was on some like, all of y'all gotta go. It is what it is. We need to cut this population in half because too many people is taking up resources and yada yada. Like, that was his vision, not understanding like, these are lives that are already here. Like, what are you talking about? This is genocide. He didn't look at it that way. Miquella, same thing. Miquella just looking at it like, all of y'all is messed up. I'm just gonna come in and essentially brainwash y'all and have y'all just living in this harmony, but again, taking your free will.
The saddest example of this is Moog, who, as we speculated, was indeed under Miquella's spell.
Once, in an attempt to free Lord Moog from his enchantment, I challenged tender Miquella, only to have my own heart rather artfully stolen. I knew not how weak I was. I believed that with sufficient mastery, even an Empyrean would be within reach of my blade. I could not have been more mistaken. Miquella the Kind is a monster, pure and radiant. He wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying.
In the specimen storehouse,
Wow.
you can find the secret rite scroll, which details the secret rite by which Miquella will ascend to godhood. It reads, "A lord will usher in a god's return, and the lord's soul will require a vessel." Ansbach reveals Miquella's plans in full.
After Lord Moog's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with and taken straight to kind Miquella. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell.
In your fight with Radahn, you might have noticed
Yo, that is so crazy. Like, that was like one of the biggest reveals in the whole DLC, man. That is like the whole biggest, and that's why, because originally I thought, like, when I was hearing about this Radahn, I was like, oh, maybe we went in the past. This whole Shadow thing I thought was in the past, and we're just like a younger version of him. Nah, not at all. You know, this is, we literally in the base game did everything that Miquella needed us to do in order to fulfill his plan. Radahn had to die. We did that in the game. Moog had to die. We did that in the game. We literally had to do those two things in order to get to the DLC. Now you see why. Now you see why. Miquella took the body of Moog, blended the spirit into, you know, from Radahn dying, and created this monster. Created this his king consort. And now you see they're gonna point to some of these characteristics with the thorns, with the horns popping out his arms, because this is something that is usually akin to Moog. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
noticed the horns sprouting from his gauntlets and his tendency to perform blood flame attacks. This is because Radahn occupies Moog's body, fulfilling the terms of the secret rite at the Gate of Divinity, where Miquella will become a god.
Crazy.
So, in retrospect, Moog was under Miquella's spell all along and became obsessed with Miquella, believing that they would ascend together as Lord and God. But Miquella had plans for Moog, not just as a corpse to pull into the realm of shadow as a vessel for Radahn's soul, but as Ansbach reveals, Moog was also used as a means for Miquella to enter the realm of shadow in the first place. A while back I speculated that the realm of shadow was a sort of death
Moog
dimension,
acquitted.
and that Miquella's sacrilegious death at the hands of Moog might have been intentional so that Miquella could enter the realm of shadow, and actually surprisingly those speculations were proven correct as well. Ansbach confirms that Moog enabled Miquella to enter, and the Tower of Suppression makes it clear that all manners of death wash up in the realm of shadow, which lies at the very center of the lands between. Incidentally, Radahn's return also answers one of the biggest mysteries of Elden Ring, which was what Melania whispered to Radahn as she let the rot flower blossom at the end of their fight. According to the young lion,
Yo, could you imagine that fight though? With Melania and Radahn? Like, could you imagine that fight? Oh my God, bro. I know it's crazy, yo. And I know Radahn was, you know what I mean, doing his thing. If Melania had to pull out the nuclear bomb, yeah, I mean, she knew it was going down, man. Radahn had that. Radahn had it, man. I'm telling you. She robbed him.
Lion's helm, she whispered, Miquella awaits thee, O promised consort. And so, Melania's southward march to Caelid is finally explained as well. She was there to kill Radahn so that his soul could be taken to the realm of Shadow and
Took that
the
arm
vow
off.
could be upheld at any cost. Once transported to the realm of Shadow, Miquella set off for the tower. And as his great rune says, on the way he abandoned everything. His golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate. All in this attempt to bury the original sin, to embrace the whole of it and be reborn as a new god.
Miquella has said as much himself. He wishes now to throw it all away. He says the act, though undoubtedly painful, will sear clean the Erdtree's wanton sin. The truth of his claim can be found at each cross. It is evidence enough to earn my belief.
But what was the Erdtree's sin that Miquella died and was reborn for? Well, now we've talked about the end, this brings us to the beginning.
Miquella the Kind spoke of the beginning. The seduction and the betrayal. An affair from which gold arose. And so too was Shadow born.
These words come from Leda, and while she never says them in-game, they're pretty damn important, because with Marika in the footage, it's clear that this was her seduction and her betrayal. That was the affair from which gold arose and Shadow was born. The same music that played in that moment also plays here, in the village where it all began, the Shaman village, to the northeast. At its center is this, a minor Erdtree, an incantation which reveals that this was Marika's home, which she one day bathed in gold. So, Marika's home was a shaman village, the implication clearly being that she herself was a shaman. This was likely a matriarchal society of other Numen women, though that's...
I gotta pause right here because this just reminded me of Diablo 4, man. All them goddamn shamans shaking and rattling throughout season 4. We can't escape the shamans, y'all. I come to Elden Ring and I'm still being chased by shamans. What the fuck?
Perhaps speculation better left for another video. Put simply though, a shaman is defined as someone who has influence in matters of the spirit. Their spirituality is what's valued here, and it's on this point that this story takes a bit of a dark turn, for the message at the hidden entrance actually reads, "Have mercy for the spirited away shamans." Adjacent to this message is the statue that moves aside at the sign of the "O Mother" gesture in Messmer's Shadow Keep. This emote is a clue to the truth, and it actually leads us all the way down here to where the "O Mother" gesture can be found. This dire place is called Bonnie Village, and a phantom at the whipping hut here elaborates on just who the shamans were, or rather, the value they had. He states, "For pity's sake, your place is in the jar. Nigh sainthood itself awaits you within. For shamans like you, this is your lot. Life were you accorded for this alone." So the shamans, in the words of their abusers at least, were accorded life for a singular purpose, and that was to be stuffed inside of jars with others. A nearby whip, bestrewn with rotting, misshapen teeth, elaborates on how and why it was used on the shamans. For one, it states that the pain it inflicts was used to encourage their obedience, but additionally, it says that as their wounds ripen, they grow inflamed and ooze pus, and the flesh of shamans was said to meld harmoniously with others. So it is that the shamans stuffed into jars become this living amalgam of beings, presumably with the flayed shaman herself at the fore. So now we know what happened to the shamans. They were whipped into submission and forced inside of jars. We know a little bit of the why as well. Apparently it was done so that they could become saints. But the next question I want to answer is who? Who did this to them? Well, it was the Horn Scent. The caterpillar mask, worn by Hornsent himself, reveals that it was a ritual implement of the greater potentates of Bonny Village, which is this very village where we just discussed the evidence of the shaman's abuse. It goes on to state that the mask was used to ward off thoughts of impurity, doubt, temptation, and other wickednesses one is vulnerable to while absorbed in divine ritual. And man, if you need to ward off thoughts of doubt and wickedness while you're stuffing flayed people inside of jars, maybe what you're doing is just straight up wrong. I'm starting to understand why Marika purged the realm of Shadow with fire. It's as Letta says.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
But if this mask wasn't proof enough of the Hornsent being responsible, look at Ballarat Jail. It's below Ballarat itself, which was the settlement of the Hornsent, and to this day the innards and the shamans remain, with the shamans offering their prayers to the innards of the great jars, such that they might be reborn one day into sainthood. But what is sainthood? Well, it's never explained directly. I do have some ideas, but they might have to wait for another video. What we do know is that the Hornsent were obsessed with invoking divinity, and forcing the shamans to achieve sainthood was likely one facet of that. So, it's the Hornsent that we need to discuss next. The Hornsent are an extremely ritualistic people, with swaths of their culture devoted to spiritual research and invoking the divine. And one of the most sacred things to them is the crucible, which they have to thank for their tangled horns, which are considered an evolutionary gift. If you didn't know, the crucible has been long established as this primordial form of the Erdtree, a blending of life that became the Erdtree's primal vital energies. And apparently, it originated in the place that became the Realm of Shadow. This becomes quite clear thanks to Devonia, who is the longest serving of the Crucible Knights. According to her helmet, she quested in search of the Crucible's origin, and departed from the lands of the Erdtree alone. Another item we can find that's a clue for the Crucible is Spira, an incantation for a spiral of light. The spiral, it says, is a normalized Crucible current that, one day, will form a column that stretches to the gods. Maybe it's no coincidence that the White Tower of Ballarat is a spiral, nor that it culminates in a divine gateway that is a column of the dead, stretching to the gods. There's also trees that include the dead, but I digress, I'm getting off topic. Back to Marika, because at some point it seems Marika rose to prominence within, or adjacent to, this Hornsent culture. We can kind of infer this because Hornsent refer to Marika's eventual purge as a betrayal, and something can only really be a betrayal if you were aligned with them in the first place, right? So the Hornsent were aware of Marika, and likely her Erdtree as well, before what they call the betrayal. But how? How did Marika rise to such power in their homeland where she was presumably a shaman, one of those subjugated? Well, before there was this betrayal, there was a seduction from which gold arose, and I think the fingers had a hand in it.
I fear that you have...
And what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm actually looking at this video right now. It is some lore on the Shadow of Erdtree Elden Ring. It's been pretty interesting so far. Not sure if you're playing the game. Are you playing any Elden Ring?
borne witness to the whole
Played the
of
base, didn't get the DLC yet. Okay. So obviously, I'm assuming you intend on playing it. I don't know how sensitive you are to spoilers because this video that I'm watching is going into a lot of again, it's a lore video, so because things get sort of wrapped up in the DLC. I found it to be very, very interesting. Having played it at least twice now. So just giving you a heads up. Don't know if you want to leave and come back a little later, because I do plan on playing the game as soon as this is up. So just giving you a heads up in regards to spoilers if you are sensitive to that. He doesn't really go into like game stuff or anything like that. It's a lore video, so he's just talking, but he's using like NPC dialogue to substantiate, you know, the things that he's talking about in the video. So I mean, it's not like he's showing how to fight certain bosses or anything like that. But in any event, just giving you a heads up respectfully. So in case you are sensitive to that, you know, definitely you probably want to come back in about, let's see, it's a 35-minute video. We're 16 minutes in, so kind of gives you an idea. You okay with spoilers? All right, cool. Bet.
The conceits, the hypocrisy of the world built upon the Erdtree. The follies of men.
What up, Tap? This the new Diablo content dropping? Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. It's so funny because I brought up Diablo just now because in this, I'm watching this lore video before I get into Elden Ring, and they talked about an area called Shaman. It's like a shaman area, and I started laughing because I was like, I can't escape these damn shamans, yo, because the shamans from season 4, all you hear is that rattling all over the place. And I'm like, everywhere I go, these shamans are just following me.
Men, their bitter
Bro, I got
suffering.
bullied in this game, went into
Is
the
there
DLC,
no hope
NG+.
for redemption?
Who knows what at level 230? Yeah, I'm in NG+2 right now, I think. Yeah. Claws build and I'm getting rolled. Nah, I feel you. I'm like 250 right now, but it don't matter. I get 2 tap by trash mobs anyway, so it don't even matter. And I got like all the Erdtree, I got all the blessings and whatnot. It don't matter. It doesn't. It don't matter at all. It's just, so I'm really just gonna be messing around with like different things and whatnot. You know, different builds and just trying to have fun with it. Nothing crazy. I already went through the DLC like twice already. Bro, that pathway with them bugs that shoot out the darts, dude, forget about it. Forget about it. Especially that madness area. So just a heads up, Tap. I know you just coming in, not sure if you were lurking or whatnot, but like I'm watching this video right now. It's from, what's this guy's name? He's pretty popular in the community in terms of making lore videos. It's Vidya, VAATIVIDYA. He just dropped this video, I want to say maybe 40 minutes ago, less than an hour ago. And it's a lore video. Now I really, if you've played through the whole DLC like I have, I honestly, I knew about the lore, but I didn't really get into it. But like I really got into it as I was playing the DLC, because I think the DLC really wrapped everything together and really put, you know, tied everything in that I thought was really like masterful. Like, holy shit. Like, I know people play the game and they just want to fight and do all that. Like, I'm one of those people. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't really care. But like, dude, once you really start to understand your role as the protagonist and Miquella's ambitions and Radahn and how it just ties everything, Millennia, Godfrey, like just they were just dropping a bunch of nuggets in this DLC. Holy cow. And so this guy does a really good job of tying the lore together. So I was just trying to watch it to see if he brings out anything that I didn't capture. So it's probably, you know, I'm just letting people know that, like, you know, in case they're sensitive to spoilers or whatnot, because he does talk about some things. So just putting it out there. Yeah, Claws is crazy, man. Claws, dude, and that's why I'm saying I'm gonna have fun with this. Dude, there's so many new items. So many new items that like you could take to the base game and do a whole playthrough. Because, you know, when you go to the base game, certain things that clap cheeks in the DLC ain't gonna clap like that in the base game, because you're not gonna have the bump from the Skidoo tree stuff. So it's pretty balanced, you know, when you take certain things. You can still dominate, but it's like, you know, you bring the new stuff back there, it's still good, but it's, dude, there's a lot of fun weapons. Like, holy cow, bro. Like, I'm ready to try like all of them. Like, I've been fidgeting around with builds like crazy. The ones that, dude, Bleed, Faith, Dex got a lot of love from weapons. I mean, like, forget about it, yo. Even strength to a degree, like they really did a good job. I would say the only thing that didn't really get no love to me is like int. I don't think int, like if you a magic person, like you ain't really get no love like that. But if you a dex person, if you a bleed person, arcane, if you about, you know, the big bonk with the strength, like, bruh, they got so many weapons. If you want to get into the martial arts that they introduced, if you want to do range, like, dude, like I said, man, I'm itching to try everything. Madness, like I'm into all of that right now.
The answer, sadly, is clear. There never was any hope. They were each of them defective, unhinged from the start. Marika herself, and the fingers that guided her. And this is what troubles me. No matter our efforts, if the roots are rotten, then we have little recourse.
Emir is the high priest of Manus Meta, a cathedral of the hand to the east. Once he instructed Relana herself in the sorceress arts, but eventually he would come.
Wait, what you said? I haven't got them yet, not gonna lie, bro. I ain't like quit or that, but I got better games to be playing, so I'm back and forth with it. Or it's fine. No, I feel you. Like, to me, I think this came at a perfect time because, you know, things are kind of slowing up a little bit on the D4. That's funny. I was looking at a video just earlier of DM Darth microtransactions. He was talking about the and Riker also was doing a video. And basically he was just like how he's just kind of like bored with the PTR and whatnot. And I get it. It might I think we went really hard on the season. Obviously the retention rate was a lot longer than previous seasons. And I think the PTR, especially on that day one, how a lot of things were broken and then how they had to drop a patch and certain people were just like, certain things don't feel good or just a lot of weird stuff going on in the PTR, that we all know that they're going to like completely like it's so funny because people will be making these recommendations on things and it's like, they know damn well fucking Blizzard gonna do whatever they want to do anyway. Like they ain't trying to hear none of that. And so, you know, this to me is like a good little in between to kind of, you know, keep things fresh, man. So, you know, like I said, I went through the DLC at least twice now. This is New Game +2 right now that I'm on. So this is like my third time. I'm just messing around. You know, it came at a good time for me because I hadn't played Elden Ring in 2 years and nothing. So like, I'm having fun with it. Yeah, I feel like there's still a lot to do, a lot of little challenge runs, a lot of little stuff to mess around with, man. So I think it came at a perfect time, especially, you know, I'm really looking forward to Black Wukong, which is supposed to be coming in August. So, you know, between now and then, it's a lot of different things. Probably after this, I'll throw in some Ghost of Tsushima. I'll throw in like there's other games. So I think it's a good time to introduce those other games. Second and third time. Hence why I spent hours. Yeah, and people PvPing like crazy right now. Like the community is live. A lot of people co-oping. A lot of people waiting for the mods to come out. Like it's only been a couple days, dude. That's the funny thing. Like it's only been like 8 days. Like there's people who still haven't beat the final boss. Like I just saw someone last night who was doing a level 1 run. And then you got people that's doing no schedule tree buffs at all. Like people are just like, people haven't even like really start like going hard in terms of like speed running and doing a lot of challenges. There's still some people, you know, right out the gate that's doing it, but like, bruh, like this thing, people gonna be playing this for a while, man. And this DLC is huge. Like they're gonna be playing this for a while.
Come to abandon this allegiance to the moon, stating that the moon was merely the closest of the celestial bodies, and nothing
release of the
more.
base game, you mean, right? I know you're not talking about the DLC.
A glintstone, sorcerer. We study the stars and examine the life therein. Are you familiar with our findings?
Well, here's what happens, right? Here's what happens when it comes to PvP. It's definitely not a. it's a priority, but well, no, it's not really a priority to them. But I would say it's more of a priority to them than, let's say, Diablo. Like, Diablo doesn't give two shits about their PvP thing. Like Elden Ring does. And that's why they balance a lot of things. But I think people right now understand that there's a lot of overpowered weapons. There's a lot of overpowered weapons, and we know a patch is coming, which is why I put in my title, like, I'm trying to try all the new stuff. I'm just trying to have fun because I already know it's coming. Everybody in the community knows a patch is gonna come, and they're gonna nerf a lot of this overpowered shit. The perfumes, the certain weapons, just a lot. There's a lot of broken stuff. So PvP players right now are dealing with a lot of people. You know, it went from Rivers of Blood and what's the magic weapon? Rivers of Blood and I forgot the other katana that people like to use. You know, to like now there's like a bunch of different things. I saw somebody who was throwing a shield. I can't remember what it was. He was throwing a shield on some Captain America type shit. Like he was just throwing a shield in PvP and was just it was just catching him. I was like, yo, what is going on right now?
Long ago, we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies.
Look at you, that
We
shit fun.
too
Look at you.
are children of the
That's what I'm
greater
saying. Now's
will.
the time, man.
Is
Shit.
that not divine?
I have my fun.
Is that
I already
not
know it's
sublime?
coming.
And
Miyazaki
yet-
don't play that.
None can fathom its implications. Its utter brilliance.
In the ruins of this land, and beneath Manus Meta itself, are the echoes of that greater truth that Ymir glimpsed. This is Meta herself, the mother of fingers. Her remembrance reads, "The mother of all two fingers and finger creepers was in turn a magnificently gleaming daughter of the greater will, and the first shooting star to fall upon the lands between." You might recall the Elden Ring and the Elden Beast made landfall in the lands between upon a star as well, but Meta came even before that. So it was that this mother birthed the fingers, communing with and receiving signs from the greater will, who occupied the great beyond. But at some
Yo, this boss, their strength weapon is bonkers. I forgot the name. I'm gonna show y'all it, but like their strength weapon is bonkers.
point, Meta became broken, abandoned, and no sign has come through ever since.
Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start. Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right.
It's not clear when Meta was broken, abandoned, but I assume it was before Marika started taking the guidance of the fingers, since Ymir states that the fingers were unsound from the start. Thus, the Greater Will's guidance is outdated at the very least, and has been for all of Marika's reign.
This boss is pretty hard.
That's a
though,
pretty
bro.
big revelation.
that
Incidentally,
boss is pretty hard,
Placidusax was also
Dude,
Elden.
the lore with Placid. Oh my god, bro! Holy shit! Did you hold on? Did you fight Bale yet? You fought Bale, right? Please tell me you fought Bale. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Just leading up to that fight, bro. Oh my god! The lore between Placidus. You know who Placidusax is from Elden Ring, the base game. You know who this dragon is, right? The lore behind this is so Placidusax was like the main boss dragon, and Bale just like on some like rebelled against him, and that's why. And he probably gonna talk about it. That's why he's missing a head. A lot of people was playing the game was like, yo, I think it looks like he's supposed to have like 4 heads or something. Like you see a part that's chopped off. Bale did that. And so they got into like a whole big fight, like a war, like over the dragons. Like, yo, the DLC is crazy. It literally just ties everything in, yo. Like it just drops so much info, yo, that like the base game we just kind of played and overlooked. Like and that goes to show you It's a great story. Like there was nothing that was done by accident. This was no accident. Like people play games and they just assume like, oh, this means nothing. Like this whole game, everything was tied into this moment.
Lord before Marika, and he was abandoned by his god as well, so maybe things became broken around that time. Lots of speculation to be had there. At any rate, abandonment by the greater will, or no, Marika took up the power of the Elden Ring that the Fingers offered for her own reasons.
That
And
shield right there
the
is supposed to be
abandoned
broken
Fingers
too.
spread the
shield he
glory of
got.
the greater will through her, and she through them. Another important item on this topic is the ancient seed talismans that can be found, which depict the two fingers around an Erdtree seed. They had a hand in the birth of the Erdtree. All this while, the Fingers claimed to be envoys for the Greater Will, but that's a lie. The Greater Will is gone. The Fingers are alone, operating on outdated guidance. This is something that many characters suspected, but most characters in Elden Ring assumed that this happened around the time the Elden Ring was shattered. It's a revelation that the Fingers have been broken for a really long time.
Hating on
And
the
so
sword,
the Tarnished too is alone, following this guidance of
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. People like the clown on Sorks and all of that. Sork in this game is probably the hardest thing to play, man. Cause you gotta get distance. You gotta the only thing is, unlike D4, the Sorks in here hit hard. That's the only difference. Other than that, you basically a glass cannon and you gotta get distance. So if something is like aggroing, which they're aggro, like the bosses in this DLC, aggro level is on 1,000. Like as soon as you walk through the fog, they blast you. Like they give you no breathing room whatsoever. I cannot imagine trying to play a Sork in this DLC, trying to get separation. Good luck with that. Like that people like joking about it, thinking it's easy mode. That is not no easy mode, because these bosses are way too aggressive. So if you truly are playing a pure caster, like you really playing Magic, you ain't breezing through this thing. Like, you're not doing that.
of grace that now likely only belongs to Marika herself, if anyone. And Marika might have played friendly with the Horn Scent for a time, but eventually she had what was surely vengeance when the Horn Scent were purged, subjugated, and betrayed. The Realm of Shadow became this disconnected domain of death, and the Shadow Tree that looms high became the realm's symbol of abandonment, not grace. Before she left, Marika bathed the village of her home in gold, placing a small illusory tree that restores the health of those nearby.
Oh yeah,
She did
Blumhouse,
this knowing full well that there was no one left to heal. Then she left, never to return. Not even.
If you like the Bloodhound step, you're probably not aware of the backhand blade, how it has blind spot, Asher War, and then this other Asher War. That blind spot Asher War is like, it's like Bloodhound step on drugs, bro. I took that thing to the base game because I was trying to the character that I'm gonna be playing once this is over, this is like my mule character. So this is where I drop weapons for people and vice versa. So this is my mule character. So my mule character was I hadn't finished the base game before getting into the DLC because it was on New Game. It is not what it was on New Game Plus. New Game Plus. So I wanted to take it to New Game Plus 2 in order to test the difficulty. Anyway, I had a couple bosses. I had to finish up the last couple bosses, like just the last couple. And so I had that blade and I was using that, bro. That thing is you think Bloodhound Step is broken? You need to matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you because it's a dex weapon. I'm gonna show you. Nah, it don't. It don't. That's the funny thing. It don't take up a lot of FP at all. You could damn near get off like 3 or 4 of those easy. and barely cut through your bar. It don't take up a lot at all, and it's like it gives you iframes. You literally pull up behind the enemy, and you like it. I was spamming that. I had to use that against because I only had like Radagon, Elden Beast. I think I had Godfrey left. I just had like 4 bosses. The last 4, I think I had because it's Malekith, and then Malekith and Godfrey. Then you go into Radagon, then Elden Beast. I had those last 4 left. I had everybody else done. I did Radon and all of that. So I just had to finish them up to get into the DLC on this character. So I just took those and just played it. And I was just like, running circles, or I ran circles around Malekith. I was like, holy shit. I dodged all that stuff he was doing.
For her son, who she left behind to endlessly enact her
it would be
subjugation
great for
of
like
the
jump
realm of
attacks.
Shadow.
It wasn't even
So,
like a really
next, let's talk about Messmer.
Dex build.
the
Like it
Impaler.
was. I can't imagine if somebody really put it
As
together.
anticipated, Messmer is entirely loyal to his mother, who is Queen Marika. His armor reveals that
So this is another sibling. The red hair gives it away. So that's Queen Marika, and Radagon is his father, which means he is the brother of Millennia. So we were right. A lot of people saw this trailer and thought that like he was like Millennia's son or something like that. Nah.
on his mother's wishes, Messmer made himself a symbol of fear, undertaking the cleansing crusade she desired. And in the end, all those stripped of the grace of gold would perish.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
To this end, he had his Black Knights, Fire Knights, and common infantry, not to mention the Carrion forces who followed R'hllana
the
into
martial arts
war
in this game is
on
dope.
Messmer's behalf. So it was that the Hornsent were purged in a war without end. A phantom at Castle Ensis bemoans, "O Marika, I beg, embrace your child and give us a sign. How long must this holy war stretch on?" But Marika never returned, testing their faith. One phantom even raises the possibility that Messmer himself has been abandoned. And he has. The final straw for him is when you, a tarnished who would become Elden Lord, arrives at his doorstep.
I don't know if you follow him, but his second phase is trash, man. That freaking
Our Lord, devoid
that
of light.
snake is some BS, man. I swear to you. Them snake attacks are straight BS.
No, Mother. Forgive me.
Okay. Killed the first two bosses. R'hllana. And which one? R'hllana and the dancing beast. R'hllana is the younger sister of Rennala. She's
Soon
following Messmer.
Tarnished.
Rennala gave her her blessing. Crazy.
Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light?
Like his siblings, Messmer was born cursed. In fact, the game likens his curse to Melanus, who is heavily implied to be his younger sister. Messmer, too, it is said, bore a vision of fire. We learn this from the item Messmer's Kindling, which describes the fire that endlessly burns within him, a dark thing, eaten away at by a wicked serpent. His remembrance elaborates on this serpent, stating a malevolent snake writhed within Messmer, and so his very mother plucked out his eye, and
I knew the minute I was fighting her and she did that thing where she jumped in the air and turned into a ball, I was like, oh shit, I've seen this before. I immediately knew that she had ties. I immediately knew she had ties to Renala. The minute she jumped up and turned into that little ball, them two little balls, I was like, oh boy, here we go. I was like, yeah, magic ain't gonna work on her. Magic ain't gonna work on her. See what I'm talking about? Imagine going in there to fight her with a magic build, a pure magic build. You're getting clapped. You're getting destroyed. She is immune. You're getting destroyed if you go in there to go fight her. Holy shit. You got to change your build. Because she eating all of that. She's eating all of that.
put in its place a seal of grace. So I was wrong about this eye. It wasn't the slitted eye of dragon communion. Instead, it was Marika's seal of grace, holding back something terrible. The description continues to state that even with this seal in place, Marika's fear compelled her to secret away her child within the realm of shadow, hidden away, keeping company with the original sin, and a hatred that would not be confined. There's so much more to say about this base serpent and the dark fire. There's so much more to say about Messmer. We even learn from Gaius's remembrance that Messmer was an older brother to Radahn, meaning Messmer's birth, and thus the birth of Melina as well, likely would have arrived much earlier in the timeline. And there's a ton of curiosities with Messmer's knights as well, some of whom were loyal, some who were disloyal, and some of whom occupied this space of reluctance in between. But those stories are better off.
He got the claws on that you talking about.
In the interest of moving on, there is one last thing I want to talk about with Messmer, and it's that in the cut dialogue, Messmer notes that Miquella has spoken of us to him, and indeed we do know that Miquella did come through this shadow keep, divesting himself at the crosses all the while, which brings us to our next topic, Saint Trina. Each cross of Miquella is a piece of himself, marked with his great rune, arms, an eye, flesh, but there's a couple of crosses in particular that I remember as a part of what was an extremely chilling moment. As you progress along the coast towards the fissure, you notice that Miquella has divested himself of his doubt and vacillation. Without these things, he was free, it seems, to abandon something that was very dear to him. And inside the fissure, at what is perhaps the deepest part of the land in the realm of shadow, we realize that Miquella has actually divested himself of his love. A phantom says, "Kindly Miquella, I see you've thrown away something you should not have, under any circumstances. How will you salvation offer to those who cannot be saved, when you could not even save your other self?" His other self, his love, his fate, was Saint Trina. So to Miquella, who was one of Marika's kin,
Saint Trina is to Miquella what Radagon was to Marika.
Having a second self is nothing new, really. We've now even learned from the shamans that their flesh melds harmoniously with others, after all. Actually, the fact that Saint Trina was able to be discarded might even suggest that Radagon could have become divested from Marika in a similar way. But Miquella's other half was truly special, and she was renowned for granting peaceful sleep to many in the lands between, which I imagine would have been very much appreciated in this land that's filled with the weary undead. So Saint Trina naturally had many followers, and perhaps at the fore was Tiolier, whose obsession with Saint Trina returns almost immediately when Miquella's enchantment finally breaks.
I'm feeling rather lost, haunted by memories of St. Trina, her visage, her scent, the lure of velvety sleep. Would kindly Mikola chasten me for falling for St. Trina, while knowing that she was the discarded half? The problem is, I simply cannot help it. I would sacrifice everything just to gaze upon her one last time.
St. Trina is below, defended by a putrescent knight, who is basically tainted flesh once given eternal rest that now serves St. Trina.
This boss is
Die
low-key
enough
trash.
times to St. Trina's nectar, and you will hear her words.
Make Mikola stop. Don't turn the poor thing into a god. Godhood would be Mikola's prison. A caged divinity is beyond saving. You must kill Mikola. Grant him forgiveness.
All of this makes you realize that if godhood really would be Mikola's cage, as St. Trina believes, then it really might have been Marika's cage as well. It echoes what the Saw Seals suggested long ago, that solemn duty weighs upon the one beholden, not unlike a gnawing curse from which there is no deliverance. In the end, Marika's caged divinity is likely a part of why she shattered the Elden Ring. And so Mikola's divinity would surely come at a cost to him. He would essentially be sacrificing himself to bring about that gentle age in the name of everybody who would fall under his enchantment. And this enchantment is a tendency that Mikola regains when he returns in full force as a god, because once charmed by Mikola, a circlet of light adorns your head, and according to the description of the circlet of light, which you receive after Mikola's defeat, this enchanting circlet would have been the foundation of Mikola's Age of Compassion, not the Elden Ring. Presumably, in his age, all would be charmed. But Mikola found one that would refuse to be embraced. You. No wonder, as one god and one king consort is all the world needs. And you're the chosen Elden Lord of a different age, whatever ending that may be for you. So, naturally, you would have refused to be embraced. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to me, even with my nasally COVID voice. Sorry about that. Before I go, Displate currently have a limited time sale for 27% off your first Displate and 37% off for any Displates after that, and you'll get that deal just by clicking the link below.
Definitely go
I've
check.
commissioned a new design to
Check
celebrate.
this guy out, man. This is him. Definitely go check him out. He's been doing lore videos forever now. Yeah, definitely go check him out, yo. Had to watch that. So that kind of confirmed a lot of stuff already for me. All right. Let's get into this game, shall we? All right. Let me load up the game. My guy right now is at the Scorpion River Catacombs. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people. Oh, CJ, appreciate the alert, sir. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I frozen? Okay, I'm good now. Oh man, it is good to be back for a little bit, man. It's good to be back for a little bit. I'm not even, I can't play no music on top of Elden Ring, man. I gotta let it breathe. I gotta let it rock, man. You hear those trumpets? You hear them drums? Ooh, let's go. All right. Right now, I got the right now I'm running the perfume right now. Let me see, make sure everything is good. Cool. I'm doing the perfume. So a bunch of little things, but mainly the perfume. Mainly Frenzy. That's what I'm doing right now. Mainly Frenzy. I'm running with the Rexasha helm. Like basically the complete set. So this makes you take more damage and makes you give more damage. I think it's like 2% per piece or something like that. So I'm getting about 8% more damage as a result of wearing this armor, but I do take significantly more damage as well. Basic build, you know, got the perfume, talisman, shard of Alexander. I'm using this right now because the lightning perfume bottle kind of scales pretty high too, so I put that on, but it does lower damage negation. And then this is one of the new ones. This is the madness one that you get from those dudes in the little madness area. Yeah, simple enough. I think this is one of the new ones too, maddening hand. You also find in that same area, that swamp area. But yeah, simple enough. Yeah, spec mostly into faith and dex, because that's what these things are scaling with, the perfume bottles. Mostly C. Yeah, you get a C in dex and D in faith, so mostly spec into there. Summon first try, double sorts. What did I say, by the way? Yeah, nah, the sorts need help. I told you. They gonna need help against these bosses. I wouldn't even do it. If I was them, I would just change the build, honestly. Or at least you can't be a pure caster right now. At least until you get all your, you know, your blessings and whatnot, and you gotta feel, but like you're gonna have to change things up. I don't know anybody, let me not say that, because some people are doing challenge run, they come into here and they don't change nothing. But like, I just don't think you could just stay like that. Like you gotta change your build up a little bit. All right, where did I leave off though? I think I'm over here, right? Yeah. I'm tanking bosses. He's firing a beam. Yeah, honestly, what they should do, if I was you, what I would tell them, to get this guy. This is one of the best, like for a tank, get Telu the Golem. If they don't have him already, they should have like use that. Fuck the Mimic. The Mimic is trash, man. They been nerfed the Mimic. Like the Mimic, you pull out the Mimic just be standing there. Like, don't do that. Do Telu. Telu's a tank, and he can't get picked up. You can't do no crazy stuff with him like they be doing with some of the other stuff. Like he's just a tank. You can't lift him up. He just walks right through all the damage. Like he aggroes like crazy. So if you're somebody like, you know, a Sork, like they should be doing that, man. Oh, or they could just summons. What I got? Oh, wait a minute. I can't come here yet. I forgot. Can I? Nah, I can't come here yet. Because this is where you come to basically, this is basically the end of the game. This is where you come through and you unlock the, but you got to kill a certain amount of bosses, I believe. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm going up here. I know I can't do it yet. But ooh, I'll take this though. Yeah, can't even do this yet. Let me see, can I? Yeah, obscured by shadow. Yeah, all right. I think you got. I know what it is. I gotta kill Mesmer first. It's Mesmer you gotta kill before you can even do that. I haven't gotten to Mesmer yet. I think Mesmer holds the seal. Look at this one. Sheesh. Damn, is that thing gonna just stay on my screen or disappear? Oh my god, is my game bugged? Why is this thing staying on my screen? Let me try to rest. Cool. Alright, so let me go. What was I think, oh yeah, this is where I was. This is where I was. Right here. This is where I was. There we go. Alright, so I already know there's someone over here. I see you. I see you. I see you. These little shits. Out here. These little ninja boys. They just be popping out of everywhere. Look. Look at you. Yo, they do one hit. Look how much damage I took from just that one hit. Like, this armor, though, makes you take a lot of damage, yo. Honestly, hold on. I'm gonna take this thing off. I'm gonna take this thing off. And I'm gonna put back on. I'm gonna put something else on. This be making me take way too much damage, yo. I kind of want to put Radagon, but I'm thinking about putting on. Where is it? Yeah, I'm thinking about putting this on. Raise attack power and HP's at maximum. The only thing with this is like, no, I might do this one right here. Raise defense. Let me do that. Only thing is, you know, like you're you're hardly never gonna always be at maximum. This is basically a free crab. Bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yo, come on, man. of here. I heard Millennia's I'm just gonna backstab you. So I keep the Vikes on me. Keep the Vikes on me. I hear Millennia's rune. They beefed her rune up. So you get more, but you gotta stack it with some other stuff. But like the life, the life seal you get on that, like they beefed it up, man. Let me use the electricity. That's the thing about this game, right? Like you see that straight ahead, you see that right there, and you thinking like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna walk up there and just pick that up. Of course, there's like an enemy waiting for you on the right-hand side somewhere. Nah, I know where they at. Like I done played it. Like I know where they at. See? Yo, chill. Oh shit. Your ass out of here. Ooh, this right here. Wall of Sparks. That's a good one. But Rolling Sparks is really what makes a lot of this stuff pop. Vikes made a comeback. The cheese. The Vikes cheese. Bro, they all crazy down here. Look. You know what else is a good Mesmer's Mesmer's is pretty good. It is. I love spears in this game though. To go heavy equipped loads. Oh shit. Yo, chill. Hey, you die, man. Get out of here. Die. Die. Woo. Oh no! Yo, I swear he ain't had no health. Go heavy equips, load. Man. I'm gonna try to get all fat and use Bloodhound Step. Dude, like, this is what's that dex weapon I was telling you about? Backhand blade. Let me see, which weapon art do I have on there? Yeah, there it goes right there. Blind spot. You saw that? It takes very little FP. Very little FP. See that? And you could, like, what's cool about them too is that you can actually you can enchant it. Like you could put something on it. You could coat it with something else. So it's actually pretty good if you have like blood flame put on it. So that'd be fire. Mesmer grease. Oh, I can't use it. Oh, I know. Oh, damn, I can't. Oh well. Woo. Look at this. You saw that? Love that move. Yeah, backhand blade is pretty. This thing is pretty cracked. Raise defense when it's at maximum. Let me do that. Coming for my ish. Coming for my ish. Yeah, we ain't playing that. Out of here. Okay, hold on. All of y'all catching these hands. Backhand blade, baby. Get over here. Where you at? Okay, my stuff is over there. Eat my stuff. Things out here doing damage, bro. I can't remember which boss is this. I think this is this Mesmer? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is Mesmer. Oh no, wait, what? Bruh. Oh yeah, you gotta go through here. Almost forgot. Yeah. Gotta love these things. Who don't love the birds? The birds. This weapon melts, man. Melts. Oh yeah, I forgot. One of them is doing this. I see it. This is also how you get the skill. But you gotta like dodge this shit. Come on, man. Man, come on. Oh, did I catch? Bro, I thought I caught her. I thought I caught her. I got something for her though. I got something for her. Oh yes. Oh yes. Where you at? Get out of here. Rolling this boss though. She getting farmed. Who? Rolana? Or no? Yeah, Rolana. Yeah. Yeah, nah, she's cool. She's cool. I like her. Yo, come on. The nonsense. I got something for her though. I got something for you. Oh, come on. Come on. Super cheeky. Yeah, nah, especially in this game, it's plenty to... There's always gonna be somebody to help. Always. I know some people are waiting for like the seamless co-op to come, to mod to come. So, you know, you could just kind of play through the game together. So that's always cool. Oh, come on. Out of here. Here it comes. Come on, man. By the time you get over to, you're gonna be like half health. So annoying. Goodbye. See you later. Why is this thing still dropping on me? Holy. Not gonna let me pick up my stuff? Thank you. So the lightning perfume bottles is better. Bro, nobody ever jumps over the bloody moon. Seamless Co-op update launches tomorrow, so I'll be grinding again. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know you guys are still. Do you know if is that update? So it's just gonna be for to probably go over the patch that has happened in the base game, right? Do you know if it's saying that people can play through the DLC together or no? Do they mention that? Oh my, wait, is this? Okay, I thought this was Commander Guile. Wait, is it? Oh no, Ancient Ruins. Oh, I remember it over here. The hippo is somewhere around here. You do that shit right on that. I'm on the fucking teabag again. Oh, jump over the moon? Yeah. Yeah, no, you're supposed to jump over it. Why do people be trying to run away? It's gonna catch you. You gotta time in. You gotta jump. Nobody. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's just. Yeah, no. Where the hippo at? I know the hippo's here somewhere. Smell a boss. Okay, nah, he's not here then. Just gotta jump. Jump. Yeah, the lightning is just better. You just gonna roll up on me right when I'm just now coming down here? Really? That's what we doing? Just gonna roll up on me like that? Sheesh. Oh, I forgot the rest of that grace. Bro, is there another one right here? Nah, I remember this. I gotta go back. I gotta rest of the grace. Refill. I might have to fight that guy again. They probably end up dying, huh? Being that they don't jump. I was about to say, I'm like, where the hell's my horse? I haven't died 5 times in the lost. Here it is. Another weapon that's fun though is like the chicken wing, the big bonk weapon. That joint fun too. Put the bleed on it. All right, which way you gonna be coming from? taking way too much damage. Even to get my head off. Yeah, this is a little confusing area too. I think you could use your horse here. I think you could speed run this, right? Yes, you can use the horse here. I think I remember you gotta like, yeah, you gotta go through here. Okay, this is where the hippo is again, I think. Yep, there he goes. I knew he's around here somewhere. Kind of want to show off the summons. Will it let me? No? Okay. That's fine. Let's get this one pop. Yeah, I remember I was stuck over here for a while. I was like, yo, where do I go? Yeah, I remember being over here and I'm like, yo, how do I get on the other side? I'm trying to do all these leaps and all this craziness. I'm like, how do I get over there? Meanwhile, you gotta go through here. You gotta go through. He keep dying. That's a popular spot, man. Those first two spots, popular. Very popular spots. Yo, that weapon right there, the chicken wing. Chicken wing. Because people forgot they can jump. They keep dying to some mechanics. Yep. I think you can jump down there, actually. Dude, there's people that's really doing like level 1 runs against really in the DLC, but like against the final boss. It's crazy. I admire their tenacity and their willingness to die over again. Oh wait, this is where I was before. No. This is the bottom that I was at. Don't do it. Please don't do it. And we all go through it. Nah, this is one of those. I'm trying to remember this area here. That's really what it is. I'm trying to just remember the area. I know one of them is like you don't go through, like you don't get to the bottom from here. Like you got to go through one of the. I think it's over here actually, and go around almost. Let me see. Is it not here? Yeah, no, I died right here before. I thought right here I could take the jump, cause you see that you see that one, he waiting for me, and I died. So I know it's not over here. My first time I was here, I remember I went over here and went down and I died. You got to go through. I think it's on the other side though. Yeah, I gotta go through that cave part where I saw the two guys and go through the other way. Well, they need to add a boss resetter. Oh, they have it, my friend. There's mods. There's definitely mods where you could reset. You could reset the bosses and have them come back. Absolutely, they do. They have it already. They definitely have it already. Practice tool. Can't get my. Oh yeah, you want? I forgot. My bad. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I think I gotta go back through here and go around or something. Yeah, there it is. God damn it. Take that. Okay, I'm in the wrong spot. All right, nope, that is not the right way. That is not the right way. No, no, no. But yeah, if you wasn't on PS5, I could tell you for a fact you could have easily been doing that. Like, they got all that ready. That's why I said. That's why I was like, CJ ain't gotta wait long. Like they These guys, they work fast. They work real fast. Oh, yeah. PC Master Race. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's there already. There's definitely programs that can spawn in bosses and do all of that already. They don't waste no time. You gotta understand, this is a game that people like, it hasn't even begun yet, man. Like, y'all don't understand how early it is. Like, the people that really go in on the game, they haven't even started yet. Like, they're just a lot of people still going through like their first playthroughs and whatnot. Like, it ain't even really pop off yet. Like, there's gonna be randomizers and all kinds of stuff going on. Trust. Okay, I'm trying to remember, where the hell do I go? Because I know it ain't there. See, I'm trying to get here. Maybe I go there and go down. Ah, wait. Nah, but then it cuts off right there. There's mods on PC, but I like to put them on my PS5 to get me banned. To be honest with you, you could if you had a PS4, you could mod it. Like, I have a modded PS4. I have a PS4 Pro. I'm modded. You can mod, like, you don't got to do it on the PS5, although people do it on the PS5. The PS5 is moddable, but I get that you don't want to do that. But like, if you even got a PS4 Pro, you can mod that and you can play it that way. Yep. That's what I did. I had a PS4 chilling in the closet, and then I was looking it up one day, and it's super easy, dude. It ain't nothing crazy. Like, I did it like easy, less than 30 minutes. Like, it's super easy, and you literally can put whatever games, and you can load whatever mods, because they have mods for a lot of the games. So, and remember, Elden Ring is available on PS4. Matter of fact, most people play the PS4 version because the PS5 version doesn't have, well, basically you're substituting either frame rate for quality. The PS5 goes up to, it has better quality. I think it's either goes up to 2K or whatever, but you drop frames a lot. It's like 40, it's like 50, it's not locked 60. PS4 is a locked 60, but I think it's probably scaled to like maybe 1080, I think, maybe something like that. Maybe a little bit higher than that, but like, there's a lot of people who have PS5s that are paying the PS4 version. They haven't like upgraded to the PS5 version of it. I just don't want to risk it, so I can do it on that. Yeah. I would just, that's what I did. My PS4 Pro was just collecting dust. So, and the PS4 Pro is actually better to do it on because, well, I mean, again, you can do it on PS5, but the PS4 Pro is better because the PS4 Pro have certain games that can go up to a higher frame rate. So if somebody just has a regular PS4 and not the Pro, like they're not going to be able to have certain games go up to like certain FPS or certain quality levels. So yeah, take an afternoon and do that, and all you need is a USB stick. That's all you need, a USB stick to transfer the files over to the PS4 Pro, and yeah, you be up and running in like 30 minutes, dude. Less than 30 minutes. It's really not anything. It's not anything crazy hard about it at all. The only thing is, though, and they may have even changed this, is that if you got to keep it in, you got to either keep it in hibernation or standby mode, because if you let it shut off, if it shuts off, you have to just reapply the crack, because you know, you basically the jailbreak or whatever, you got to reapply it. That's the only thing. So some people leave it on like sleep mode or whatever, but if you keep it on sleep mode too long, it's gonna actually just turn off. Like mine's just turned off, but like I have the USB stick with the firmware, and all I got to do is just plug it in and just load it. That's it, and it's right back to normal. So that's the only caveat, but it's really nothing crazy, man. Okay, what the hell is it? I don't think I killed these guys. Let me kill them anyway, because they're getting on my nerves. I don't like how they just stat. I think I go this way, though. Let me see. Because over there is a dead end. And I already know, I already picked up the item from them, so I really don't have to fight them. See, but this is what I'm saying. Like, I can't remember which way I went. There's supposed to be another tunnel around here. I don't think it's on the other side, because I was just over there. Let me aggro one of them one at a time, though. I don't want to fight them all at once, even though, look at them, it's 4 of them. Yeah, you come over here. It's 5 of them. Shit. You come over here. Come on. Come on. Yep. Worth it. That's the only thing with this build too, is that like you basically take damage every time. See, I already took the thing on the left, and I don't think there's anything on the right. Come on. I'll just roll up on y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright. Now we can safely walk around here. See, I ain't even had to do all of that. Yeah, see, they don't even have nothing over there. Bro, I must be bugging that. That's the only way. Tell me I go back up and go a different way. Doesn't make sense though. Have any of you guys been playing D4? I know CJ was telling me like he was playing it for a little bit, but then he kind of jumped on some Final Fantasy, because I know that came out recently. But like, you guys have been playing some of that PTR or not? I got my shit 12-12. Nice. Yeah, because I heard they dropped like a patch and whatnot for it. Because after like the first day, I mean, I'm more or less done. Yeah. Feel you. I feel you. Sense. Nah, I'm definitely gonna die. I got the hook claws. Yeah. No, I got all the weapons. I got just about all of them. Yeah, I had people drop me off stuff. I have everything, all the weapons to try out. Got the claws. Got the I got all the fist weapons. Yeah, claws, claw of night, plus blood loss build up. Got the flame art. Got the Dane. This one right here for the madness. This one right here is pretty good too. Poisons, kind of crazy. Martial arts in general in this game is pretty nuts. It's pretty crack. Heavy golem fists, pretty cracked. Ah, yeah, beast claw. This one's pretty good because you could put an Ash of War on it. Constantly try them. Yeah. No, I messed around with it a little bit, but yeah, I know they fun as hell, man. Nah, you right about that. You are right about that. I'm gonna put them on. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I could only. I haven't. That's the only thing. I haven't tried them really against a boss. Because a lot of these bosses, man, they're immune to a lot of things, and I could only imagine fist weapon being one of them. Took hours to get used to. I need to get over here. Show your phone dying. Have to charge it up, player. Oh yeah, no, all good, all good. Gotcha. Odd again. I'm gonna look at you. Even if I jump here, I'm still stuck though. The beast claws. Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. You're talking about this one right here. I didn't mess around with it fully. I saw somebody messing around with it. They didn't like the follow-up, the R1 to it. Apparently wasn't good. Let me put it on. Let me put it on. Pick this up. Like it kind of bounces all over the place a little bit. Like, where's the ash? See that? It just has it doesn't have a follow-up R1. Like that, what I did right there was an L2. Was basically an L2. And that was a R2. Yeah. I think it's good for like trash. I don't know about like bosses. I think the dry leaf is still the best one. I think the most versatile one. Which one? Yeah, dry leaf. I think it's probably the best one. Best thing is this palm blast right here, though. Because you have you get a little bit of hyper armor with it, though. That punch. Yeah, and you could put an Ash of War on it, so that makes it good. All the fist weapons are good, man. Especially, you know, this one you get late Dane. You get this one like somewhat before like the final boss. Literally before the final boss. But this one has like a kick to it too. So like this one's pretty good. I put blood on it, like, and I put fire on this one. This one you get, the golem one you could get, you got to get it this in one of the caves. You just farm like the golem and they drop this one. So this one I think you get early. So this is the one you get early. This one you get a little late, and this one you get late. This one you get a little late too. And this one I can't use this one yet. You never see anything, man, because people just spam. Let's see something. The Beast Claw. Won't let me even put it. Okay, so I can't even two-hand it. Okay, damn, even two-handed I can't do it. All right, never mind. Yeah, this red bear. This one requires 20 strength. Okay. Claws are pretty cool too. Yeah, if you put bleed on them. That's my only thing though. You gotta be a little close. Yeah. It's just the art that to me is kind of lackluster. But like, to be basically playing Wolverine in this game is pretty dope. That right there, it's kind of mid. Talks need to go back to D4. Nah, they're actually safer here, man. They are safer. They are far safer here than they are in D4. That's for sure. I know those turtles aren't endangered. I was just, this one can live though, no doubt. He can live. Bro, I cannot remember how to kill them all. Kill them all. The turtles. That turtle's like, why? Why? They make them a little tanky too, man. Them little turtles take a couple hits. They take a licking and they keep on ticking. Alright, I'm leaving here. I think the only thing over here was these two things. This guy over here that gives you the scattle tree, and then I think you go back. It's kind of odd. It's like right by Grace. Why would it? I can see it. This doesn't hop over there. Can't remember, does it? Move, bird. No. Ooh. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Either way, I wasn't getting over there anyway. That was not the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Time for the bear. Time for the bear. Bruh. Another freaking dead end. Ooh, give me this. Ah, there we go. There we go. Now I remember. Gotta get on down safe. I'm gonna take this madness thing off. I feel like the lightning just hits way harder. I don't know why. I'm gonna put on something else. Shit, I might put on the defense. Oh no. I'll put on the lightning attack one. This one. I'll be taking even more damage. Okay. Okay. How do we get down again? I know it ain't jumping in the middle. Might be. There we go. I don't even see a door down there. Fuck it, YOLO. Fuck it. Ooh, what the hell is this? Bondstone. Oh, this is supposed to be something that you give to your horse. I think that makes your horse faster. Something like that. Bondstone. Causes spiritual. Oh no, consuming spread dwelling within spirits. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Uh-oh. Surprise, mother... You know the rest. What's that thing that I jumped down on? I don't think it's here. Is it here? Haha, nice try, asshole. Okay, this is not the area to lose my horse to. So get out of here. Get out of here. Bruh, this whole time it was right there. Are you serious? Yeah, this whole time it was up here. I gotta go back in there and find the exit. Yeah. Yep. It's through there. Alright, let's go back in. Oh, I see you up there. I see you up there. I'm good. I don't need it like that. I see you up there too. You too. Oh, yeah, this is where I gotta go. There we go. There we go. I think I dropped. Fuck it. Why not? Ooh. Where? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Not interested. Where is the thing? Where is it? Okay, this is where I came from, right? Yeah, I came down here. Yeah. I should kill all these things, but I know that there is a... Is it over here? No. I want him to move. I'm gonna have to kill you. I feel it. I'm gonna have to kill you. Hold on. Keep hitting my goddamn horse. Get over here. One at a time. Get over here. What the other one at? You just gonna murder everything. That's it. Everything's getting murdered now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill with the poison, B. Chill with the poison. Chill with the poison. Chill with the poison. Chill with the poison. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, you're gonna get me. Whichever one. Ah, dodge that. Dodge that. I dodged that too. Bruh. Oh yeah, he's gonna kill me with this stupid shit. What? Do it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're double teaming. They double teaming. Bruh, stay still, dog. Oh yeah, he got me. He got me. He got me. He got me. Okay. Damn, I look up and there's like 2 more of them over there. Sheesh. Now you're dead. How many more? Kill you too. I think you're the last one. Let's see if I get a sneak attack. Okay. Should be everything. Now, where were we? Oh, great. There's one on the left. What's he praying to? Okay. Oh, no, no, no. I'm good. I'm good with you over there. Okay. I see you up there. What time is it? Okay, so that thing down there is what shot me up here. That's where I was. Where's Mikola's thing? Oh, Mikola's thing is right down there. Holy. Yo, and that's the you see him over there? You have no idea how many times he's killed me over there. I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. 1 second. Pop some food in the oven. Yeah, that Crucible Knight down there, no joke. Crucible Knight is no joke. Alright, so that means I gotta go left. I'm running out of potions. So I know it's left. I'm just gonna kill you because you're gonna do stupidness. So let me just get rid of you. Get rid of you. I remember I was watching a video and somebody was killing these things and like, why are you killing them? Dude, you know how many times these things will just creep up on you and just hit you for no reason? You're like, what the hell? I don't remember. I keep going. Yeah, I think I go down and then I go around. So, let me do that. Okay, not going that way. Oh, okay. I think I gotta shoot up on this thing right here. Ah, this is where I was. Wasn't it? Whoa. Yikes. Really? Yeah, I gotta go back down, man. This is only... Okay, which way that? Ah, here we are. Finally made it out. And there should be a grace somewhere here. Oh no, I think I have to pass him to get it. Nah, this is supposed to be a grace around here. I could just breeze on by. What the hell was it? Oh, the grace is on the other side of him. Yeah, I remember. It's over here. Oh no, this is the Stake America. Yeah, the grace is on the other side of him. I do want to fight him. I want to get that grace. I died to him so many times, yo. So many times. Alright, let's try something with him. Cause he's strong. He's strong. Like he bonks you with that weapon, like it's crazy. Of course. I abandoned thee, lost flesh. Alright. god. This is like a bug. Every time that happens, I can't like press anything. I gotta rest here. Anytime I hit a cross, it's like my character is stuck or something. It's kind of weird. It's so weird. Alright. I don't really need to fight him because I kind of got on the other side, which is what I needed to do, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna see if I can light him up real fast. I remember I was buffing up and everything. I was on the other side trying to come over, and he just kept taking me out, y'all. All right. Let's. Yeah. Ah, that felt so good, man. That felt good. That felt good. Screw you. All right. So now, I believe, yeah, I go through here. Where's the big guy that tries to burn me? Where's he at? Ah, there he goes. Yep, there he goes. I gotta hurry up. Cut through here. Oh, come on. Seriously? Actually, I need to hang out right here. Gotta put this thing in the oven. Be right back. Alright. Gotta keep an eye on this food. You already know you trying to come for me. Where he at? Oh, he on the other side still? Probably go around them. Got it. I go around them. Okay, this is a bad idea. Bad. Okay, no, this was good. This was good. Diagro. All right. Okay, yes. I remember. It's almost boss time. I had to. It's to do with the rolling fire. You. I hear the fire. Could just rush you, but dancing all over the place. I see. I see. Here we are. Oh, great. Killed him with one blade. Ah! Isn't this somebody supposed to be shooting something at me over here? Somewhere around here. I think he starts shooting at me as soon as I go over there. Dude with an arrow. Hold on. Unless he doesn't come out at night. Let's see. remember there being more than one person here. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, great. Blood people. The blood people. Definitely gonna die here. Thing is, you gotta kind of rush through it on. Ooh, let me get some grace. Alright, be right back. And then we'll take out this boss real quick. This will be the after this boss, then probably have to hang it up for now. Gotta go eat something and I may come back. All right, I want to do this boss. Let's try out the big boy. Ooh, what's this? Oh, dry leaf. Come through, dry leaf. Let me see if you got some interesting dialogue. There's a Bloodborne Elden Ring mod. I heard about that. Called Graceborn. I heard about that. You talking about where like every time you hit like you. Well, actually, I didn't hear. Well, I don't know. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. Let's see how this goes. All right, let's wait. Pop this. All right, let's. Oh shit! Look at these bosses, yo. They don't give you no. Look at this. Came right from me. Look at this. Yo! Yo, he is just a tank. He is a tank. Wow, okay. Oh, I'm dead. Wait. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yo, she will not stay still. Riley ain't doing nothing. Damn, she. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god, I got the Scarlet Rot. I'm dead. Bye-bye. She's crazy. He said Bloodborne Elden Ring mod called Graceborn. You see that? I'm assuming it's on Nexus. This chick just Scarlet Rotted me. I gotta make it to the thing before I die. Make it. Run. Run. Hurry up. Hurry up. There we go. I'm assuming it's on Nexus. I like some of the so they've done some like retouches to some of the armor, which is pretty cool. I'm looking at this Midra skin mob, this boss. It looks pretty cool, but comment says it's a little bugged out. I see it. Graceborn Bloodborne inspired overhaul. It's an overhaul? Already has 2,000 downloads. Let me see. Ah, okay. So I see they damn, they got the weapons already in here. The Bloodborne weapons. Yeah. Yeah, they got the outfit. Yeah. Holy. Shit. They got the infamous Bloodborne yo, this is crazy. So it looks like, I don't know if it's your character that's modeled or the enemies. It looks like it's your character. It's good. Damn, they even changed the horse? Nah, this looks insane, bro. This looks insane. Holy shit. Let's see what the comments are saying real quick. Seeing if it's stable or something. This looks nuts. It's a complete overhaul, so you probably changed the enemies too. Everything works fine, but the armor's not showing up. Is this mod Twitch safe? Why wouldn't it be? You're right, just curious. Streaming modded gameplay is nothing new. Just curious to Sony's grip on Bloodborne, if that compromises things. You're just making sissy. Oh boy. Has Sony ever censored someone for mods before? They're not Nintendo. Nah, it looks like it works. Hold on, the game version is saved data. Nah, this is pretty Dude, this thing came out on the 20th. Or was updated on the 20th. Like, man, they don't play around with. I'm not surprised though. Asmongold is downloading it right now. Holy. What's my favorite boss so far in the DLC? My favorite boss is I gotta go with Mesmer. And it's not a spoiler. Mesmer is basically the guy who he's in the trailers with the red hair. I like his fight. I think his fight is cool. I also like the final boss just because of the story behind it. I'm trying to think who else was pretty good. Yo, there's this guy called the guy with the frenzy flame. He's pretty crazy too. He got like the best music. He got the best music. Him and the dancing lion, the dancing beast, divine beast. Their music, like their score when you're fighting them, is just amazing. Like you almost want to die to them just so you could just keep hearing the music. Those two to me got like the best soundtrack. I like Renala now, or Ralana. That's the lady at the beginning with the swords that you see a lot of people dying to. The magic lady. Right at the beginning. I kind of like her now. Beginning I was like, what the hell is going on here? But like, she's kind of grown on me as well. She got one of the best armors in the game, in the DLC. She was pretty cool. But yeah, she was pretty cool. I ain't gonna complain. But probably gonna call it here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I may come back a little bit later on, play some more Elden Ring. It's cool, man. Elden Ring is I mean, hopefully it's not spoiling for a lot of people. I know some people are probably still playing it. It's still very new. But yeah, we're just gonna mess around. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick some different weapons, just kind of keep switching them out, keep changing them up, just messing around. So let me see where we're at with things. We are on the map. Yeah, there's still a lot in this DLC I haven't done. So this is what the map looks like. Yeah, there's this whole area down here. There's a bunch of stuff, man. So I still got a lot in here that I could do alongside you guys. I haven't eaten all day, man. So I'm gonna go munch and then come back. But nah, this is crazy, man. You said he's downloading it right now. That's crazy. Yeah, Bloodborne Elden Ring mod reacts. Oh shit, he's loading it up right now. Okay, all right. Well, it is good to be back. Yeah, I see it. It is good to be back. I'm gonna put some. That's another thing too. I will be modding this game, like respectfully. I will be modding this game, like seeing some different armors, some different things. You know, if this looks good, it looks good. The beginning is definitely just like Bloodborne. Yo, the blood flask. What in the hell is going on? I gotta see what's going on, man. It looks like it's the base game. Oh, I see what's going on. So they redid the base game because he's at the beginning. Okay, so I'm thinking it's like the person did a DLC. The person did it, which is still crazy. Like but it looks like he did the base game. Ooh, that would be nice. I wonder if your existing character can go into this mod with all the stuff that you get. Probably not. It's probably wise to do like a fresh playthrough where you just find everything and go from there. So this way it's kind of separate. It may or may not have the DLC. I doubt it. DLC is so new. The DLC is huge, bro. DJ, I was talking about that earlier. The DLC is the second largest game that FromSoft has made to Elden Ring. And it's a DLC. I'm talking about the game. It's bigger than Bloodborne. It's bigger than Sekiro. It's big. Like this is a huge game, man. So for somebody to redo the base game and the DLC, whew, that's kind of crazy, man. And it looks stable too. It looks pretty stable. We'll see. I wouldn't mind, you know, loading up a save or something and messing around with it. It looks like a complete overhaul, man. This is crazy. But anyway, as always, you have to start new. That makes sense. That makes sense. And that's probably that's better for everybody. Holy shit, the enemies are different too. It's crazy, man. Yeah, I definitely gotta check it out. But thank you for coming through, man. Thank you for watching. Like I said, man, haven't been feeling good the last couple of days. Starting to kind of come around. That's why I want to kind of keep up with my soup and everything. I'm not 100%, but I wanted to get on anyway and just kind of, you know, chat with y'all. But I will be I will be back tomorrow, if not later on tonight, but I will be back tomorrow. Streaming some more Elden Ring. Shit, now you got me. I might look up some mods and see what I can mess around with that I could put on here. But anyway, we'll figure it out for sure, man. We'll figure it out for sure. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, we will be back tomorrow. Really do appreciate it. Shout out to the mods, my guy CJ. Shout out to everybody who chimed in, everybody who's lurking. Really appreciate it. Again, been out for a couple of days, but good to be back on here, getting everything back in motion. So we'll get back to our regular flow of consistency, man. Yeah, man, that's why I'm trying to, like, I got my soup ready. I just been like, whenever I get like ill, I get down to the bare minimum. I just make a big pot of soup and I throw in as much vegetables. I just make a lot that and I just literally eat that like all the time, like until I feel better. Like I don't diverge and eat a bunch of, like I just make a big old pot with a bunch of vegetables, some meat in there, like just bare bones, just soup. Just soup, drink a lot of fluids, and try to get some rest. So that's why I'm trying not to go, I don't want to go too hard on this, because you already see this thing just leads from one thing to the next to the next to the next to the next. So but yeah, hopefully we'll be back a little earlier tomorrow. We'll blast some more. But yeah, man, thank you guys again. I'll catch you guys later. Peace and love. Enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. I don't see you again. Peace. Did you know corn is a fruit? Nah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Taught me something. I didn't even realize that. It's good in some soup though. I love it in some soup. That and some beans. But yeah, let me go eat that. I'll holler at you, man. I'll holler at you over Discord, CJ, man. For sure, man. But yeah, we'll chat with you soon, man. Peace.